Amavasya is always challenging for those who are following their mind, who are in the trap of their mind. And so, if there is absolutely no spiritual practice, then Amavasya or on new moon day, generally people tend to go into depression. And this Amavasya is one of the most significant Amavasya. And so, black magic spells, attacks from black magic, all these things happen more. So, in this podcast, I have shared certain insights on the impact and what are the things that you should focus based on your zodiac sign. And in the end, I have also shared a beautiful story that help you to realize that in reality there is no mind. That is why Bhagwan says, that is Bhagwan Raman Maharshi says, that the nature of the mind is to wander, but you are not the mind. And as long as we remain as the mind, we continue to suffer during these Amavasya, these new moon days. So there is much in this podcast. So let's begin. Amavasya is closely connected with the state of combustion. Combustion means asta. Moon is combust during Amavasya. What it means is that moon is present, but its presence is not felt. So now you understand how combustion works. Whenever a certain planet is combust in your chart, then its presence will not be felt, meaning it will remain ineffective in providing any concrete results. For example, if your 7th house lord is combust, then you may get married, but you may experience absence of marriage partner during major phases of your life. And if 7th house is afflicted, then a divorce can also happen. During Amavasya, you may experience certain absence or delays or frustrations in the matters of the house ruled by moon in your moon chart. Additionally, it may also impact your mind negatively, and if you are too much driven by your mind, then you may fall into depression. However, for spiritual practitioners, Amavasya is a wonderful day since moon, that is the mind, is absent, and so it is a beautiful event for meditation and mantra chanting. The effect of Amavasya is greater on the majority of human population because most of the human population is driven by their mind. And so when mind or moon is combust, then the mind is unable to operate in its full capacity, and thus people tend to go out of control and in the process cause much damage to themselves as well as to others. In this podcast, based on each zodiac sign, I will quickly highlight certain areas of life that you must focus. Aries natives should focus on securing their finances and family. On new moon day, chant Om Namah Shivaya. Taurus natives should focus on health, focus on regular exercising, practice diet control. On new moon day, chant Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Gemini natives should focus on saving money. Stop spending and start saving. Remember, every drop counts. Similarly, every penny counts. So save more and spend less. On new moon day, chant Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Cancer natives should focus on positive thoughts and try to stay away from negative folks. Remember, there are always jealous people who will try to pull your legs, but you should not focus on those idiots. Instead, you should focus on your friends and well-wishers. On a new moon day, chant Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Leo natives should focus on their work. Try to scale up the level of your performance at work. If you are a businessman, then focus on strategies that can help you to gain more profit margins. Basically, this new moon is an indication that you should remain focused on your career goals and you should not let anything else distract you. On a new moon day, chant Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Virgo natives should focus on self-growth. This new moon day is a good aspect for spiritual pursuits. You may meet some holy saint or some spiritual dignitary. Basically, this phase will make you more spiritual. On a new moon day, chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Libra natives should focus on being positive. Don't entertain negative thoughts. This new moon phase can cause some troubles due to black magic spells or due to some negative jealous people who will try to harm you. But you should focus on reading the holy scriptures of your faith and you should chant daily. On a new moon day, chant Om Ram Krishna Hari, Om Ram Krishna Hari, Om Ram Krishna Hari. Scorpio natives should focus on their relationship. Issues in marriage or relationship is possible during this phase. So if you are in a relationship or if you are married, then stay calm and focus on securing a harmonious environment at home. On a new moon day, chant Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Sagittarius natives should focus on maintaining positive environment at workplace. Try to avoid conflicts at work. Take good care of your health as this phase can lead to some sudden health issues. On a new moon day, chant Om Vishnave Namaha, Om Vishnave Namaha, Om Vishnave Namaha. Capricorn natives should take care of their stomach. Digestion issues may arise. You may become prone to severe acidity, so avoid eating junk food. Maintain a good sattvic diet. If you are in a relationship, then be aware as this is not a period to fight with your lover. On a new moon day, chant Om Ram Krishna Hari, Om Ram Krishna Hari, Om Ram Krishna Hari. Aquarius natives should focus on their home environment. Ensure that there are no fights and arguments with your mother or at home in general. Drive safely. Some issues with your car or bike may arise, so take good care of your vehicle. In our Hindu faith, we address vehicle as Goddess Lakshmi, since it is our vehicle that enables us to move around the town, and thus so many tasks are accomplished by the blessing of our vehicle, Goddess Lakshmi. And so take good care of your vehicle. On a new moon day, chant Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Pisces natives should focus on maintaining good relations with siblings and neighbors. Take care while traveling. Also, do not get depressed as the new moon phase is a passing phase, and so after 4 days you will start feeling better. On a new moon day, chant Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. New Moon Day or Amavasya is a day when the mind is at its lowest point, and so generally black magic works fast during Amavasya, since black magic's main target is the human mind. A weak mind is an easy victim of black magic, whereas a strong mind is difficult to target. Now, the obvious question that may arise in your mind is that how to strengthen the mind. And the answer is found in Bhagwan Raman Maharshi's sharing. Bhagwan Raman Maharshi says, turn your mind inwards. Focus on chanting a specific mantra, because when you chant, your mind becomes one pointed, and that brings strength to the mind. It is such a beautiful sharing that the wise would immediately understand the essence of this beautiful sharing. Negative people, cheap, offensive people are therefore very active during the new moon day, because already they have a very bad moon placement in their chart, and on top of that, new moon day or Amavasya provides them with a perfect stage to cause much harm to good, peace-loving people. And so many good innocent men and women are targeted by such negative people who use all kinds of black magic spells to cause much damage in their life. The best way to overcome black magic spell is to follow a sattvic way of life. Sattvic way of life means a life wherein you eat well, you chant daily, you meditate daily, you donate money or food to the needy, and you stay away from all kinds of negative, cheap, offensive fellows by blocking them right away. Remember, much has to be cut, only the essential has to be kept. During Amavasya or New Moon Day, the mind becomes uneasy. It is natural because such a great play of the moon is happening in the sky. New moon occurs when the moon is on the same side of earth as the sun. New moons generally can't be seen, but the uneasiness that it brings is very pronounced, and many people suffer mentally during Amavasya or New Moon Day. And the only question that these men and women have is how to put the mind at peace. And that reminds me of a beautiful story. It happened so that Bodhi Dharma, the great enlightened master, arrived in China, and the emperor went to receive him. The emperor said, "My mind is very uneasy, very disturbed, and you are a great sage, and I have been waiting for you. Tell me what I should do to put my mind at peace." Bodhi Dharma said, "You don't do anything. First you bring your mind to me." The emperor could not follow what he said. "What do you mean?" He said, "Come in the morning at 4 o'clock when nobody is there. Come alone and remember to bring your mind with you." The emperor couldn't sleep the whole night. Many times he cancelled the whole idea. This man seems to be mad. What does he mean? Come with your mind, don't forget. The man was so enchanting, so charismatic that he couldn't cancel the appointment. As if a magnet was pulling him. At 4 o'clock, he jumped out of the bed and said, "Whatsoever happens, I must go. This man may have something. His eyes say that he has something. Looks a little crazy, but still I must go and I must see what can happen." So he reached, and Bodhi Dharma was sitting with his big staff. He said, "So you have come. Where is your mind? Have you brought it or not?" The emperor said, "You talk nonsense. When I am here, my mind is here, and it is not something which I can forget somewhere. It is in me." So Bodhidharma said, okay, so the first thing is decided that the mind is within you. The emperor said, okay, the mind is within me. Bodhidharma said, now close your eyes and find out where it is. And if you can find out where it is, immediately indicate to me. I will put it at peace. So the emperor closed his eyes, tried and tried, looked and looked. The more he looked, the more he became aware there is no mind. Mind is an activity. It is not something there so you can pinpoint it. But the moment he realized that it is not something, then the absurdity of his quest became exposed to himself. If it is not something, nothing can be done about it. If it is an activity, then don't do the activity. That's all. If it is like walking, don't walk. He opened his eyes. He bowed down to Bodhidharma and said, there is no mind to be found. Bodhidharma said, then I have put it at peace. And whenever you feel that you are uneasy, just look within where that uneasiness is. The very look is anti-mind, because look is not a thinking. And if you look intensely, your whole energy becomes a look, and the same energy becomes movement and thinking. And that energy is your consciousness. Consciousness is itself an energy field. And the more you become conscious, the more you realize that there is no mind to be found. That's why Bhagwan Raman Maharshi says, the nature of the mind is to wander. You are not the mind. So, on this biggest Shani Amavasya, no matter how many people try to target you, no matter how many people try to finish you, no matter how many people try to ridicule you, I tell you, you don't worry much. Just focus on your self-growth and follow a sattvic way of life. Sing in praise of the Lord. Read the holy scriptures of your faith. Remember, change happens within only when you put aside the mind and follow your heart. Your heart is beautiful. My sharing is from heart to heart, and my doors are open only to a selective class of people who follow their heart and who are focused on their self-growth. To such beautiful fellows, I am always available. Always remember, class has nothing to do with money, caste, creed, or color of your skin. When I say class, it is only related to the depth of understanding and the beauty of your heart. After all, life becomes a beautiful painting, a dance, when there is a heart-to-heart connection. And I am seeking such beautiful hearts, and I know they are few, very few. Remember, only from the heart can you touch the sky. Purify your heart by daily chanting and daily meditations. Focus on your friends. Focus on being in satsang. Satsang means associating with good people, or simply to be in the company of those who seek the ultimate truth. Remember, what you focus on grows. Your focus determines your reality. Love to all my close followers. Stay cautious. Jai Sri Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.